Cade, first off, congratulations on the win today and also on the first goal with the team.
Thank you.
How important was that goal to you? You've been playing so well in previous games and it seemed to have been eluding you. How important was it for you to finally get that off your chest?
Yeah, it's always good to score your first goal of the season. It was a little later than what I wanted, but, I feel like, I've been playing well previously. We've been playing well as a team, and, we're just, it's still new, This is my 10th game, my 10th league game, with the team and, for a lot of guys too. So we're just building chemistry still day by day, and I think we're coming a long way. And, I think today was a big result for us.
Next, we go to Sanjay.
Thanks, Zach. Congrats, Cade, on your first goal. Thanks for taking the time with us. Michael's been tinkering a bit with the back line. Just curious on your thoughts about their performance today and what it's like having things kind of changing behind you guys, but what you guys found today in terms of stability in the result. Thank you.
Yeah, I think everyone put in a huge shift. Those guys they played their they put everything out there like everyone else on the field, and I think the mentality going. We really needed this game. The past couple games didn't go our way, but we really needed this one, and I think everyone stepped up and really did well.
Go back to Anthony.
Okay, during this stretch where you guys haven't necessarily won games, but you felt at moments that you played well. And
sorry, I lost you. Can you just repeat that, Anthony?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I lost you.
The Wi-Fi, the internet cut out, Anthony. We didn't hear your question. If you could
sure.
From the beginning.
So, during this stretch of games where you haven't necessarily gotten wins, but you feel like you've played well, how have you been able to keep yourself focused and on task to be able to get to a point like this where you get the results you want?
Yeah, I that's always a tricky thing when you feel like you have a good game, but in reality, you don't come out with the result you want. So I feel like what I do is just try and be mentally strong, give 100% every time I'm out there, like everyone else does. And, I think, we really came together as a team today. And it's not that we do, not play well, but, some games, they just don't go our way, and that's where we need to build off of. And, I think we really had a great positive mentality about this game, and, it showed on the field.
Go back to Sanjay.
Thanks, Zach. Cade, how do you think you guys closed the game out? I know you'd come off, but what did you see there in terms of the maturity the team's showing? Because obviously you guys try to play very aggressively and go for it, but did you sense it was kind of different, or it feels kind of different when you're trying to protect the lead? And how are you guys going and doing something like that, kind of wasting time, killing the game off, that kind of thing? Thank you.
Yeah, of course. End of the game when you're up a couple goals, you want to kill the clock, be as smart as possible, not play anything, risky back there. But, it was a really tough game. The field was extremely dry. Grass was thick, it was super windy. So it was not easy, from the first minute to the last. But I think we all, stuck in there, and, everyone had a really big performance today.
Everyone, we have time for 2 more questions. Cade, first go to Anthony.
Cade, I have to ask you, this game in particular, you played one half with, Julian Hall, and then the beginning of the second half you have Maxime Choupo-Moting. What's the difference in their playing styles and how you have to adjust to get them the ball or just move between them in different ways?
Yeah, they're both extremely great players. Julian's extremely young, runs a lot. I know he's always going to be there in those spaces, work as hard as possible. And, same for Choupo. Choupo's had an amazing career. The experience that he has, on and off the ball, his movements are, class. So I think that, I'm really grateful to play for both of them. And, I hope we score a lot more goals this year.